dope how it looks. Cause I only get to set them. I don't get to see.
He said, "Oh shit, that's me."
I don't get I don't have Spotify. That's fire.
Oh yeah, Spotify and Bob.
That's dope. Shorty a body, she put it down, said it be on her body. Wanna be my baby, my little mommy. Told him direct that pussy, no Maserati. Told her this dick in a hobby. Yeah. Talk crazy and she wanna take it off. Legs shaking while I go and break it off. Talk crazy and she wanna take it off. Legs shaking while I break it off. Need her, pussy swell like Aquafina. Swimming, surfing that heater. She'll miss she a eater. One night ain't enough neither. Sleep next to my Nina. Hey, you niggas can't see her. Justina. Girl, I'm in love with your body. Tell her to come and bring you up the puppy. Eat it up like it's gelati.
It's just funny because I'm bopping to it, and it looks like I can actually hear it, I think, through your headphones. And I just look like an idiot just sitting here, like, bobbing my head without headphones. But
I should have gave it to him. Like,
no, but I can actually hear it, though. That's and I'm
like,
just looking at you like,
in your head?
huh?
They're going to be like, what song was in your
Right, they're
head?
gonna be like, what's wrong with that guy? We knew Jacob had issues, but man, what's going on, y'all? It's Mr. Brown Broken Guapo, 10 toes down, big head up. Another episode. We here to take over. What up, big guy?
What's going on? Nas Ash first.
I'm sorry, I got excited. The song's still playing in my head.
I'm going to just run away.
Wow.
Why?
The fuck?
Why are you running away?
that's the energy.
I'm going to run away.
Oh, okay. Well,
I hope it wasn't because of my music.
No.
That's a plus, people. That's a plus.
Never that. Hey, y'all. Guess what day it is?
Taco Tuesday.
It actually was Taco Tuesday at lunch today for work.
I feel like they give those kids the same thing every week.
She-
Oh wait, no, you got another new job.
Yeah. We passed that.
Was
Now
were the
we passed
tacos
that.
good?
Oh, I didn't try because I brought lunch.
Oh, okay.
But my
saved it. He
coworker
saved
said it was good.
What happened?
Bryan, I try to let you live.
Oh,
he saved it.
what I do?
No. She was like, we be past that. Or like in other words, I left you behind.
We good.
I felt bad for him. I was like, damn.
He don't even listen to the group chat. He's a bad listener. That's why he's single. My bad. That's my trauma
Escalate.
speaking.
I was like, you escalate to 2000 now.
Espelon?
What? No. Go ahead, big guy.
Those were the days.
Now I think it's your turn.
It is. Hey, what's going on, guys? No, it's your boy Spence, King Aquarius, Faux Dog. We are here at the illustrious podcast studio. Y'all see the lighting? Y'all see
The
the
secret
camera
location.
The secret location.
Location.
Y'all see the new canvas?
Ow, ow.
Can we talk about it?
Zoom in on that.
Can we talk
Zoom in
about-
on that.
Thanks,
My bad.
CVS
I mean,
print.
Be
Pow,
easy. I didn't mean to
pow.
yell at you like that, but
Thanks, CVS print.
Hey, don't tell them where we got it from.
We for the people.
Thanks, Canva.
CVS not black owned.
Just gave out the sauce.
Right. That's 2 strikes.
Hey, yo.
That's what the third one gonna be me walking out.
She gonna drop the mic and say, peace.
Mamba out.
Right. So if y'all are wondering why we started a little differently this week, we have a guest. If y'all don't see the person to the left of me, actually it might be to the right, depending on how we looking at the thing. But
Okay.
I gotta be honest with you. So I've been saying your name wrong for like a couple days now. Yeah. Cause I've just been like, I've been calling you Alfredo instead of Alfred.
It's alright. That's my favorite sauce. You good?
Is it?
It's fire.
I was gonna say, cause like, do people do that often?
Nah.
You just special.
So I think like I assumed you were Italian. That's why we were like, you're
That's
Puerto
funny
Rican.
as hell.
That's wild, bro. That is wild.
That's why earlier he was
Just
like,
keep
"No, of
escalating.
course." Like you didn't peep it. He's like, I was calling him Italian food the whole time. Like, I thought his ancestors made that shit.
Yeah, like, I thought they were just keeping it in the family, but all right. So we got Bryan Alfred here. He is you a Hartford legend, right?
Hartford legend, man. We in the making. We in the making for the world.
All right, where you went to elementary school?
I went to elementary school. I went to Dwight Elementary. That shit ain't even around anymore.
Nah.
Like, hold up. I'm not dating myself though. Chill.
The white
They
around
just,
your lips, like, bro.
they just bought it. That's what happens around here. People just buy their shit.
They just bought your whole school,
They
turned
bought
it
the
into
whole
like an
school.
insurance
It's
building.
something else now.
Damn.
Damn, that's crazy. All right, well, we got a Hartford legend. He was considered for a Grammy in 2024. I don't know how many people from Hartford, Connecticut has been considered for Grammys, but we got one of them on the pod. Talk about it.
Period.
Appreciate that.
That dope song that you heard at the beginning, that was
Paul Maserati.
That was Paul Maserati, my new single.
Check it out. Check it out.
The song that I was actually considered for was called "Put It Down."
ooh, sound kinky.
That was the
It definitely
joint.
is.
okay.
That was the joint that I think we watched the music video for, right?
Yes.
Respectfully, is that your shorty in the video?
Nah.
Is that
Inquiring minds want to know.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
I'm not inquiring minds, but there are some people in the room that want to know.
You can
I
slide
hear
her
you.
number.
She do got a man though.
He from here?
Damn.
He cool dude. I know him. I don't want to act different. He might see this.
Oh, that's a fair.
Listen, congratulations, dude. You got a very smart, talented
Shout
woman.
out.
I don't know
Alyssa.
anything about her other than that video.
Nah, she cool people's yo. That was actually
Stanford.
shout out Alyssa. That was actually her first time.
Oh wow.
That's her
Nice
first
up.
time in a music video, and I think she did really well.
Yeah.
No, the
killed
video
it.
as a whole.
She
I
killed
mean,
it.
I guess Spencer's right. We do be chatting shit. but,
Nah,
like the
good,
video
though.
as a whole was actually fire.
Yeah.
So that's real dope.
Shout out my boy Paul Maserati. He shot it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Word.
he puts it
Okay.
in, that's why he got a song.
So hey, fact. So you have a whole team behind you.
We got a couple people. Mainly, like I said, it started off me, myself, and I for a few years, and then once you start building something, that's when people actually see the vision, and those that actually believe in you will rise against everybody, and they will be like, "Listen, like, let's make this work. Let's
Yeah.
work together. I got you. I see that you've been grinding," and that's literally what Paul did, and a lot of shout out G, shout out the many people that are in it. You know, we all we help each other. It's like a big group that just helps each other out.
Right, that's
Because
dope.
each other's dreams. And
Because collaboration's better than competition. You know?
facts.
Word.
Sorry.
Do you have a question of the day today?
I actually do. It's
Damn.
it's pretty simple. Because I was thinking about this over the weekend because I didn't have like access to my kitchen.
Your kitchen, all right? I got to talk to the landlord.
Probably nigga slacking. Better Business Bureau, here we come. But
Sound like he about to get reported. Just
it sound like my elbow hurt. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so I was really thinking about this. Like, you know how imperative and important breakfast is to you? What's y'all favorite breakfast food?
pancakes.
That's it.
Yes. Well, other things too, but
No. What's your plate?
What's your breakfast meal? Your meal.
Oh, okay. See, thank you for specifying.
I got you.
Thank you.
When I think of food, I just think of the full plate, big nigga shit. You know, my bad.
I heard you.
You feel me? Like you
ain't
thought
mad
the
at
plate,
you.
huh?
I already know. I'm visualizing that.
Like, now I'm hungry.
I'm over here like, damn, do I say this though? Like, I'm like low key salivating. Pause.
It depends how big the plate is. My bad. Go ahead, Ash.
It's alright. It's all right. Cause I'm like, look at me. I small.
Got a big appetite.
Sometimes after a good gym workout, just
New year, new her.
just so yeah, just pancakes with bacon, air fried bacon.
What kind of bacon? Turkey bacon or normal people bacon?
What's normal people bake? Like
Bacon,
like
bacon.
pork,
Like bacon.
Oh, I was like, is there
Regular
more bacon?
Bro, because people be out here ordering Canadian bacon, turkey bacon.
Canadian bacon is just ham. No
Right.
offense to the Canadians, but you eat circular ham.
It's
Right.
For real.
Like, I'm gonna just call it how I see it.
No, you right.
All the Canadians don't come for me. Come for yourself.
The sixth.
But I will like switch in between like either turkey bacon or like regular bacon. But for my plate, I'm gonna go with some maple bacon,
Talk about it. That's what the back stairwell been smelling like.
Oh, trust me, I know.
air fried.
Wait,
If y'all have not air fried bacon yet, game changer.
Wait, so different from pan fried? Like you
So
like
I
it
used
more?
to, I used to pan fry my bacon all the time, but then Mama Duke's got me the air
Oh,
fryer.
now you bougie.
Yeah,
You done came up on us.
That's what I'm saying.
She saw my worth. Shout out to you, Avis. Shout out to you.
Saw my worth. I'm gonna start saying that to people. She saw my worth and acted on it.
Period. That's what I'm talking about.
Only steppers over here.
Okay, just step it.
I think for me, my breakfast will be like a if it's like my death row breakfast, right?
Death row.
You know, you never heard that, like your death row dinner?
Oh, like your last meal.
Yeah, like my last
meal.
I was like,
'cause
damn, why gotta be your last?
It's a combination of two things because I really don't like breakfast. But if you give me some banging chicken and waffles with an eggs Benedict with maple bacon on it,
Oh, you bougie with the
Poached
eggs
bro,
Benedict.
poached eggs.
and with some depending either tater tots or hash browns, I'm good.
Crispy hash browns,
With a
right?
sweet tea on
Yeah,
the
it's
side.
gotta be a crispy hash brown. Crispy hash brown.
The sweet tea
With
is
the
actually
sweet
next.
tea on
That's
the
a
side?
next level. That's a next level twist.
Cause nothing grinds my gears more than going to a restaurant
Let them know what grinds your gears.
and they only have unsweetened tea. It pisses me off.
He's like, you know what really jams my Glock?
Because why not?
Unsweetened tea.
Because it's just dirty water.
Yo, he looks at me. He looks at me different every time I order it.
I don't get it. It's dirty water.
You know?
And
Yo,
why?
do you like tea?
But that's not the point. No.
Hey, look
I
at
don't.
me. Look at
But
me.
why
He
would
said
you-
that
why
shit's
would you have
disgusting.
why would you have unsweet tea, but not sweet tea?
So I agree. Like, you gotta have both
Both,
sides.
either have both or have none.
Variety.
Because why are we not doing one without the other?
I
So
don't-
everybody up in there diabetic can't have sugar. Everybody gonna be miserable. Everybody gonna be sad.
I don't get it.
What if they go into a diabetic coma? You gotta get that sugar up.
See?
Can't.
Quick, I need a sweet
They get
tea.
quick access.
Hello.
And now,
Because you know their orange juice probably diluted too and nasty,
Right.
and the apple
So
juice.
nice
I don't
to
even
me.
know. I don't
I'm
even know.
not the only one.
Don't get
Giving
me
out-
started.
They giving out Tang. That's crazy.
Not
The
even
powder all at the bottom and shit. Like
watered down.
Tang never mixes.
when you
water
get it, you're like, yo,
down.
can you put some water in this? Nah, it's just a little,
That shit's always dark orange.
Yeah,
Right.
Like chocolate.
Like
That's
the gas
real
station
Puerto
orange
Rican
bottles.
of you, Tang.
You know what I'm saying?
I said it.
Just
Oh,
he said it.
Oh, my bad.
Maybe you got a little Puerto
I
Rican
got
in him.
excited.
You got a little Puerto Rican
Rican
in you,
left us, so I
Spencer.
got
Just
some.
Cuban.
Let us find out.
He said Cubano.
That'd be another good breakfast.
0.25.
What about you, Brian? What's your?
Yeah, damn. All right, so my dream plate. Don't judge me. I definitely like the California Benedict. I like,
Okay.
What's
I like,
that?
That's like the regular poached eggs, but
Okay.
with the
The ham.
they don't have the ham. No, we took that shit out. We put avocado in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Anything California like
It's avocado.
has avocado.
Literally,
Oh,
that's like
California
the whole.
roll.
That's the whole theme. Like literally,
Basically,
legit.
yeah.
Avocado.
Their signature
Yeah.
thing. They're like, you put avocado in it. All right, we couldn't call it California if it wasn't avocado.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? That some French toast.
Real shit.
I'm straight. But that's not what I've been eating lately, man. So like that's why when you sat there and think of your dream plate, I was like, brought me through a moment.
You been meal
You know what I'm
prepping?
saying? Nah, man. They've been having. I was on a 20-day fast with my church. Just ended.
Good for you.
Yes, and also,
What did that fast consist of?
so like we just couldn't eat like red meat, which sucks. I like steak. We couldn't have like coffee.
Oh wow.
So I feel like I'm done with coffee because I haven't had it.
Right.
Right, and that's like a big thing. Coffee in the morning. I don't know. I need to get up, but I haven't had it. And I feel more energetic, so I'm like, damn,
What kind?
Wow.
How you drink your coffee?
black.
That was such a fistful bump.
Like, forget the cream, man. Gonna send me straight to the bathroom. Like,
Damn.
Wow.
Okay.
plus, I need something to wake me up.
Right.
We diluted with all this stuff. Like,
I like my coffee the way I like my women.
nah, yeah. So I just been having fruit all day and water, which is great for me. You should do that, people.
He's like, yeah,
We
you
try.
too,
We
you
try.
too.
8
Join
ounces
me.
right when you wake up.
You
I
too
forgot
can be
why that's a good
successful.
thing, but it's supposed to be a good thing for you.
What is?
Yeah,
8
like
ounces
certain-
of water right when you wake up.
Cause
It helps like get your body going, like flushes stuff out.
gets the systems running and hydration. Very important.
That and cardio, y'all. That
You know
and
what I'm
cardio.
saying?
Yeah, if y'all not getting y'all cardio in at least once a week,
Once a week.
That's it?
at least.
She said at least though, like that.
Nah.
Because I've heard people don't even do it at all. So I'm
Well,
like,
they're not doing it right at all.
She
But
got,
at least
we
once
got
a
on the
week.
same page. You talking about working out, huh?
No, she said cardio at least.
yeah, I'm talking about like full body cardio workout.
Once a week.
Oh,
that's
workout.
not right.
Word.
That's still
right, right,
nasty.
right.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll get to that later. Your breakfast.
Said we'll get to that shit.
You're gonna have to address that because whoever told you that is wrong.
It's like nip it right there. Like,
Right.
I didn't say I do it.
So my favorite breakfast is made by Mom Duke's because I'm actually a pancake person, but Mom Duke's waffles go crazy.
Okay.
So Mom Duke's waffles, grits, kielbasa, bacon, eggs over easy with cheese, peppers and onions in my hash browns, and some whole wheat toast.
Can we get two of that?
Yeah, facts.
Any butter or jelly on that toast?
On the toast, it depends if I'm feeling kinky that morning. So I'm either putting a little strawberry preserve or I'm making a sandwich out of it.
Okay. Okay.
With the strawberry preserve.
PP said preserve, not jam, people, not jelly. Preserve.
I want to taste it. I
elegant
want to
man.
taste the fruit in my jam.
Like, he want to see the strawberry spread.
I want to see them seeds pop.
So let's hop into some of your music, Bryan. And today we're going to be talking about why consistency beats motivation, or the dynamic between the two. Well, first, before we do that, why R&B? Not that you're bad at R&B, but what drew you towards R&B?
He said you give rapper.
That's a good. No. I feel like I do. I feel like sometimes I try to be less like, but this is where I'm from. Like, this is who I am. Right. I ain't trying to be nobody I'm not. But at the same time, you know, the way music started for me, I was a rapper. And to summarize it real quick, I got into my first studio session. The 16-year-old kid, he had like a whole top of the line studio. Like, I'm over here like, bro, your mom made this for you? Like, this is different, right? Like, the most my mom gave me was a PlayStation. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love you, mama. But feel me? So I wanted to do Spanish music. I'm in Puerto Rico. That's what we do over there, right? So I started off like, I was like, let's do some Spanish music. He's like, I need you to sing. You're the only person that I know that speaks English out here. I'm trying to develop as a producer and engineer. So he was like, I'm going to put this thing on called auto-tune. So then that 20 seconds of me singing something that I wrote on the spot and we put in the pen drive, and I went home and I listened to it, that changed my life. Because I said, okay, I have the ability to make bars and like to do verses, but like I can make an actual record now. So then, you know, just started developing on the singing as the years came on, and I came over here to States, and this was at a time where reggaeton was not popping how it is right now. Nobody was listening to it like that. So I'm like, okay, what can I make that everybody rock with for years to come? Everybody still rock with R&B, you know what I'm saying there? And it's something that I rock with. I really love R&B.
So, I mean, I don't listen to reggaeton. I was telling him, because they were like, yo, you heard the new Bad Bunny? I'm like, no. He was like, why'd you make that late? I was like, because I can't understand it. You know
and that's the you know what I mean? So don't get you. Like, I'm not listening to K-pop. Like, it sounds cool. I don't know what they saying, though.
But you know what? Fun fact, like, everyone listened to Burna Boy, though.
Period.
Like, half that nigga shit. Like,
even though some of them, like, words be skipping, they be like, that's hard, yo. Like, they be acting, yo. They be like,
no, I was at the club and my boy sang the whole song word for word. I'm like, you from the Bronx. Like,
how do you know this?
You just black.
I'm screaming.
Yo, dying internally.
That's dope, though. So... Oh yeah, that was gonna be my
I was
question.
gonna say, you had a point. You was about to go off.
Yeah. So, but like, my thing is, why do you think people don't listen to a lot of reggaeton? Because I don't know.
So obviously now I'm incorporating that in the arsenal back again, because there's a lot of popularity, and also bilingual is becoming very hot. So some of my verses, you'll catch me doing a couple Spanish bars. I'm trying to introduce people slowly that way I can make a transition eventually. But like, I don't want to give all the sauce out right now. You know.
I also think that American listeners, like with reggaeton, it's like that beat. You know, they're like, oh, it all sounds the same, and it's like, but no shit, because all reggae songs sound the same. Like all they all have that. Like that is what actual
Afro beats and shit.
Right, they all have a sound, and where people don't actually understand the art of the music, they lack the appreciation for it. You know what I mean? But then you get the Bad Bunnies, these people who could maybe incorporate salsa with it, or put like a different, you know, versatility to it. Now it sounds different. Now it sounds better.
So what's I don't roll the R's. I can't pronounce this shit properly. Aventura.
They're bachata.
He said Aventura.
That one. So what's the difference?
So that's a long. So okay. So what I was told is like pretty much just the instrumentation of how the music is arranged.
Okay.
There's certain keys that are being played. There's certain instruments that are only being played in salsa that aren't played in bachata, and even the flow and the whole rhythm.
And the rhythm of it.
Like the way you dance is totally different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you see how you going to your sides.
Yeah.
You would not dance a salsa song like that. They would look at you like, "What you doing?"
Because you do a 4-step, right?
It's a lot.
But I could play you a bachata song and a salsa song, and you would be like,
okay, I see
those are not at all in the same genre.
Yeah, because I know when we go certain places, I don't know any of the music, but Jacob know all the dance. I don't even know if it's the same dance. Is it the same?
Why is it the same dance?
He be taking you to Los Angeles and shit. Like,
Nah, it was Flamin' Llama.
he said Flamin', chill.
You went to Flamin'?
Yeah, because everybody was your height.
Oh, and you. I was looking up. You was the big nigga in the club.
Not lying,
That was
though.
a while ago.
There's like a height limit. Like, you can't be past this height.
No,
Bro,
facts. I
that's
was just
crazy.
like, okay, yeah, because we ran into Kevin.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Shit come in handy though when you're at the bar. Like, yo, let me get a. Over
No,
everybody.
facts. Yeah, everybody know me when I walk in, but
Hey.
yeah, there I was just like, okay.
So in creating your music, what motivates you to create your music?
I mean, music is something that I just fell in love with. I'm a fan of music. I like so many different genres, but to be true, authentic to myself, I like to only speak about things that I've been through. So, you know, a lot of these records is chapters of my life. Feel me? Like chapters of my life that I've been through in one way or the other. Obviously, when we do music, you know, we can kind of evolve and be a different version of ourselves. But I like to stay around the realm of truth. But obviously, we want to make a story. So, like, we got to make it creative at the same time.
So that's the thing I've always found interesting about music. And once I found out people weren't writing their own music, like the whole world opened up to me as far as like music was. Cause like my boy, even like different artists, like comedians and shit, I didn't know they didn't write all of their own stuff.
They get some jokes from other people.
Yeah. So I guess with that, I mean, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about being authentic to your music or letting other people write for you?
I feel like when you collaborate with a writer, I definitely want a piece of myself in that music. So like if they bring me something, like for an example, I have a Afrobeat record called Give It To Me, and I think it's fire. I loved it when I heard it. I heard it many years ago, and recently we dropped it in the summer of 2024, and someone else wrote that song completely. Shout out my boy Ace, man. Like he came and brought me the record, and I'm like, yo, this is lit. Like it's fire. I felt it. I was able to like help with some of the verses and like some of the bars. So like I felt like it was mine, and I was able to take over and, you know, put my own melodies to it.
It was a collab. It wasn't just a straight. Here's this record.
I like how he said when you collaborate with a writer.
Yeah. Nah, because like
Not when a writer
it's
writes
true.
Yeah.
It's true. But like I'll be honest with you, like I ain't gonna lie. If someone was to write me a record that instead of them giving it to like Chris Brown or Bryson Tiller, and they trying to give it to like somebody new, I would be like, I feel like a little bit starting off in the music career. I feel like I've been a little apprehensive. Like I don't know, but now I feel like I can make any record mine. You know, it don't necessarily. I can't sing something I can't believe in.
That's a skill, because like as much as Drake doesn't write his own music, like he bring it alive.
The Hate Drake podcast.
I'm Drake's number one hater.
Yeah,
Well, number two behind Charlemagne.
you a Drake fan?
Yeah.
You could stay.
Yeah,
but
you
Drake's
good.
I'm
You
a
good.
heavy-
like,
I'm a heavy Drake fan.
Well, we already 20 minutes in, bro. We can't turn
Straight.
it
It's straight. He said we can't get the episode now.
I'm gonna have to start asking folk before they come on.
This is
So, what's your stance on Drake? This is
all for
the
content.
Aubrey Graham. Like,
What are some of your
Wheelchair
views?
Jimmy.
yeah.
Some of your no, we're good.
Have you ever been rolling through the six with your woes?
Facts.
You know how that shit go.
You know how that shit goes.
So in writing those, and like it's interesting because I feel like it's like the chicken. What came first, the chicken or the egg, right? Mm-hmm. What comes first? Do you guys think motivation or consistency?
I think consistency comes first.
I think motivation comes first.
Ooh,
I too
hit on
think
those.
I can agree
motivation
with
comes
that.
first.
I can agree with that, but I feel like it depends, right? Because if you don't have the consistency, you don't have the motivation to see the progress to continue. I think it depends on where you're at.
I think you have to be motivated to be I think motivation is the initial thought. Like I think the spark of inspiration leads to motivation,
You're right.
and consistency keeps it all together.
I like that. Feel me? I like that
Dang,
one. I like
he
that one.
my
Ash been rubbing off on me. That's what.
And
it is.
and I think
Oh, my second compliment of the night. Wow.
shit that cancels out the two X's. Two negatives make a positive.
Oh, I was like, she never happened.
What?
My ex.
Focus.
I was like, yes.
That's wild.
Anywho,
Nah.
motivation.
So I think I agree with Spencer that the motivation comes, but that consistency is like you have to practice at it. You have to keep going, and the consistency is the small reminders along the way that bring back motivation. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things that it's like, I don't think one is more important than the other. I think that motivation sparks it, but if you have no consistency, you'll get nowhere in life.
They go hand in hand. They go
Right.
hand in hand. Like last year, it was 2 months where I'm like, I don't want to record these videos. I don't want to do these shows. Like low key, I don't like a lot of people. But I'm an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I didn't have if it wasn't a habit mid-year, because I started at the beginning of the year, I would have quit. Like everyone else, because if you don't have that consistent behavior, then it's like, I feel like motivation and inspiration have to happen at the beginning, and then you have to be consistent, be able to get through those moments where you lose it, where you're like, what am I even doing this for?
You know who gives me that energy? And I just learned, like, I know I'm super late, y'all. The girlies are gonna eat me up for this one, but
Not the girlies.
Party Next Door. I haven't really listened to him before, but my people's put me on. Have you ever seen that man perform? It's horrible. He looks like he hates it. He's like there's actually a whole thing on TikTok like who Party Next Door be mean mugging, because like while he's performing, he'll just be glaring at people like somebody's chasing this man. Like,
Show to show.
yeah, like someone is
That's
actually
crazy.
following it. But if you watch him, it looks like he does not want to be there. He's like, yo, people love my music. I hate performing. That's literally what he looks like. But people go crazy. Like they really don't care. Like, yo, just sing this shit, be miserable, and like, you know, talk
That's
to you
like
again.
Summer Walker. Like
It's
she
nuts.
Gets so nervous.
Anxiety.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like at the Roots picnic that me and Sid went to. Shout out to you, Sid. Miss
Hi,
you.
Sid. Birthday twin.
She was like almost like an hour late to her set. She was there. She just didn't want to go on stage.
Wow.
And then when she got on stage, she had the lights off for like half the time. And then she also sat in a chair
Aw.
for most of the time.
She had a nervous breakdown.
She basically was like trying to push through like an anxiety attack, and I was like, kudos to you, because there's hella people here looking at you like we want Summer Walker.
Yeah, like this is worse.
That's
Like this
Wow.
is like we've been like a lot of people were like, I only came here for her.
Wow.
Was she headlining?
She's fired.
No,
Wow.
She's fired.
she is fine. Like she does have good music, but I'm just like, I can only imagine when, you know, other elements of just like anxiety and other things get in that way of like you trying to be consistent. That's when you have to kind of go back to like that motivation to empower you back to be like, okay, what is my why?
And-
I always tell people like, go back to your why. Like, why are you doing this?
And I think similar, right, is like one other thing that plays into it that we haven't hit on is the discipline to be consistent. Because your motivation is always going to waver, but you're disciplined to practice, right? Like, I'm pretty sure the amount of time you put into your craft, right, whether it's practicing singing, practicing writing, practicing whatever, like you said, I don't want to do this today, but you still have to remain consistent in it because you never know when that opportunity is going to come or when that bright idea is going to come. And it's like, if you don't have that discipline, then that's why I say people that do this entrepreneur life, if you're not disciplined, it ain't for you.
It ain't happening. Like, and I learned that out the hard way, you know, because like I felt like it wasn't until, and you know what, I'll be real honest about it. Shout out my boy Frank Nitty. He's someone that like I really started recording out here at the beginning with. Who? It's a different Frank Nitty.
Okay.
Yeah. my boy, he be like in Club Zone, not in the other places. Nah, but shout out my boy. The reason is I shout him out because he told me one time, he was like, listen, bro, you're the most talented person in this room, but you don't care about it. You don't work hard.
Damn.
Told that to you.
Yeah.
That's a real friend.
I love him for that. Yeah.
That's a great, keep him around.
Nah,
That's a great friend.
He was amazing. He told me that because I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, like I was just bringing shorties into the stew, doing a song, trying to impress people for the wrong things, wrong reasons, right? And then he just told me that. He's like, yo, bro, like, you got so much talent, but you're the one that wants it least in this room. And when I heard
we all
that,
here for you.
yeah,
Wow.
nah, and then like there'll be other artists in there trying to listen into the set and all that, and he told me that, and that just blew my mind. I was like, damn, I'm out here thinking I was actually doing something, but that sparked what became a binger of like just being real hungry, real disciplined. Like my routine, my schedule is crazy. Like people be like, yo, hit me up when you free. I'm never free, bro. Like we need to schedule this because
clip that.
low key, like I'm not like, and I'm not even someone that I think like I don't consider myself famous yet, but I'm not someone that's the free time is like I could just wake up and stretch and be like, yo, what we gonna do today? Like, no, this is not it.
I got shit to do.
I wake up, I look at my calendar, I look at the one next to it telling me what I got to do every day. Like Tuesday and Thursdays, we're at the studio writing, recording. Wednesdays, I'm rehearsing the whole hour set, and literally like maybe Fridays I'll have some fun, but other than that, I'm doing a whole bunch of other shit, and I like it. I like that because that has made a difference in my life with what these last 2 years have done for me.
Wait, so can you touch on the discipline it takes to rehearse an hour set? Because an hour set on stage, like in front of people, like with the momentum, the song by song, like some breaks, like that's a long time.
No, it's a long time, and the reason why I got into that habit was because of I had the opportunity to perform at the Heartbeat Music Festival last summer. Shout out to the Heartbeat Music Festival. It was powered by the Riverfront. I even got a segment on Fox 61 News alongside Clockwise, and it was a really good experience.
Clockwise still performing?
Yeah, Clockwise still out here. Whoa. And my thing is, the way it happened was because they told me I needed to perform for a whole hour, and I did it a year before, and I was like, yo, I was winded. I thought I could just go there and like halfway through, I was like, all right, give me a minute. You know what I'm saying? I don't like all that. Like I'm very perfectionist. I get pissed off like when I see a video and I didn't do as best as I could. So I literally for 6 months got into the habit of rehearsing an hour set every week. That's fine. And when I did my hour set, it felt like I was walking in the park. And I did not feel the whole hour. I felt like
went for another hour.
I felt like it was 10 minutes. And I was like, okay, this is what they do for tours. So like I gotta be ready. Like, and it just became something habitual. Shout out to Late Night, man. Late Night is my guy, bro. He's my DJ. He'll come to every set. He's also an entrepreneur. He has a record label. He works with EDM and other kind of artists. But he will make time for me to come rehearse. So that's my brother right there.
That's dope.
And we'll rehearse live. So like I'll have performance tracks, so that way like the vocal could shine. Because if you're not practicing, that's why you performing with your track on, like because you can't perform.
Ooh,
there it is.
I'm sorry.
Jadakiss was like, "Why y'all performing with the music on? You don't know the words."
For real. And half the time it's not that they don't know the words; it's they don't sound the same.
Right?
Come on now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Especially they got the routine, that auto tune all the way on, and they on some T-Pain shit. They can't sound the same. Like I said, shout out to everybody, man. There's a lane for everybody.
See, but hold on.
He said, "I know what y'all be doing," but shout out to the shit.
He calling me out on it. I'm trying to fix it.
I was like, wait a second.
Because that's what
they PR training.
Because that's what we not gonna do, right? And Spencer brought to our attention that we be talking shit, but I think we be talking the truth, and people just not used to hearing it.
No, it's facts.
And I might have said this last week. I don't know if it was on camera or not, right? But my problem with art these days, and not just like art, any form of art, right?
All types.
Everybody wants to be so like, here, let me give you your flowers. Let me give you your flowers, right? But there's time, like your homeboy told you, like, nah, bro, you being lazy right now. You not working. And there's not enough people in the world that want to be like, bro, I'm not hating. This shit's trash. Facts. You know what I mean? And not even on no like negative shit, but like my homeboy,
I'm that friend.
My homeboy Jordan. Y'all know Jordan.
Yeah.
One of my mans up in Buffalo. I actually love to connect you with them. They make beats, music, all that. But he sends me his music because he knows I listen to a different type of music. So when he sends it to me, it's from a different lens. And sometimes I tell him like, oh, I like the hook, but I didn't like that, or I like this, or altogether like, nah, bro, this wasn't it. You know what I mean? And now I know like
you need that.
I'm trying to hurt you, shit. Just like, bro, if we all trying to grow, and there are some times where like, bro, granted, I get it. Art is a perspective thing, and however you look at it, cool. But there are people that just are bad.
Nah, facts.
I don't know.
You gotta tell them. Nah, I'm
just
that person.
Not good yet.
I'm that person. I'm that person in my friend group. Yet. I'm that person in my friend group. Like I tell people, I apologize in our meetings and shit. I be like, listen, like I'm about to go in today. I'm sorry. Like, don't take it personal. If I'm not your friend, if I'm telling you you're doing everything okay and you're not, you feel me? Like, for an example, I don't know. I told one of my boys, he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm trying to do things that you're doing, do things like this, do things like that." I'm like, "Bro, you've been saying the same shit for 5 years." And he like, "Damn, dog." And I'm like, "No, don't come to me wasting my time, my space, my energy, babbling the same shit you've been talking about for 5 years. I'm not your boy if I'm telling you making progress, because you really ain't.
Right.
But you can, and you have the ability to and the talent to. Like, I'll be like that. Like, I'm gonna hit him hard, then I'll sweeten it out. Like,
I hate a compliment sandwich.
you know,
Like, let me ease the blow, hit you with the real shit, and let me like rub your back again.
real quick, I done like,
Yeah, nah.
you straight, bro. Like,
I'm type A, just get to the point.
that's it.
So you went viral last year, right, on TikTok?
Yeah, we went
Hey.
viral on TikTok and Instagram.
And now it's back.
Word.
Yeah, and it's coming back. We consistent with it, and honestly, like, I feel like the social presence has gotten 10 times better.
Word.
10 times better. Yeah.
So and I'm glad you said it. You were consistent with it, right? Because my thing with this, like, I be telling them all the time, we'll get a video with like 150, 180 streams, and then we'll get one with 40, and then we'll get another one 200, and you know what I mean? And it's like
that.
Exactly.
That's
and
how it
then
is.
sometimes it'll fuck with your motivation.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it'll fuck with like the idea. I was telling somebody the other day, like, they were like, "Yo, I'm really proud of like the progress you've made with the podcast." And I was like, "But this year got to be it." And they were like, "Yeah, but like you can't go into it with that mentality. You got to stay consistent and keep doing what you're doing, because your viral moment or your break will come."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But how do you stay like motivated? Because like you said, it goes up and down.
No.
It's frustrating.
Facts. It goes up and down. Like, my highest clip is 600,000. And then I'll have
That's
a clip.
dope.
Real shit. Thank you.
That's dope.
Like, and then I have a clip that's like 2,000 currently. You know what I'm saying? So like, it dips and flows, and like, I have people all the time in my inbox like, "What are you using? Like, how much are you paying?" And I'm like, I'm grateful to say I'm not using nothing, but obviously I know there's gonna be a lot of people attacking me for that, because as an artist you should use tools like that. You should be putting money in marketing. But I had the event that happened was I low key trolled without trolling. It was crazy. Like, I don't know, I guess in a Kanye era where I picked the fit, and I'm like, "Yo, this fit is it." And it was not it.
Oh.
And I thought the fit was it, but it wasn't it.
Wait, so why wasn't it?
It wasn't it because
It had a stain on it?
it wasn't it because after it blew up and went viral, being the first clip that went viral, like, the whole thing was like, I look like Roblox.
Oh.
And I was like, damn, yo, now I see it. Like, I'm like, I see what they talking about. Roblox, them parachute fucking pants, and that square ass jacket. I'm like, okay. I thought it was a dope outfit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, now we're going to switch the game up. But I used it, and I said, all right, bet. So we're going to double down. So then I kept doing the clips, and I'm seeing it's trickling. The hate keep growing. The hate's rising. But between the hate, there's like hundreds of people really fucking with it. Like, debates are starting to happen.
Yeah.
And I'll be sitting there at home like, yo, I'll be sitting there like, yo, what they about to do next? Like, low key, I don't comment on nothing. And like, people be like, yo, he's crazy, this and that. I'll be like, and then it, like 10 people go after them. And I just think it's dope, because the internet has been, if you don't got thick skin, you can't do this. And the people that I've seen, like, I thought it was just me for a second. I'm like, damn, I'm blowing up, but there's a lot of hate. And I'm like, hold up. I'm going to these other artists that got millions of followers. And I'm filtering through their comments, and I'm like, yo,
Same thing.
for real. But they're
Paid for 'em.
killing it with the streams. They're killing it. They're signing deals. They're doing this because it actually circulates to the people that will become your fan. So if you do get hate comments, don't get discouraged, because if you ain't doing something right, they ain't gonna be hating.
So you and Jacob both said something that was very interesting. So when you left that day, you thought your fit was hard, right?
For real.
He said, nah.
Yo, I was
He
like,
said, I really did something today.
He's like, I am him.
I was like, yo, these pants is lit. They wasn't. And it was so dope. But I think it was the best thing that could have happened. And I feel like things happen for a reason. I feel like I believe in manifestation. I also think that God has a way. Feel me? Like, I had to have that happen. Those people had to get on me so I could be like, hold up. Oh, okay. We gonna dress up now. Like, yo, we gonna dress up now. Like, feel me? Nah.
Roblox on 2025.
But I loved it though. I loved it. Like,
elevate.
and I think what it was is that I made a clip that started off as gym sessions, how I'm beating you up.
Oh.
And you know what I'm saying? And right? I thought it was fire, but right. But then you got people like gym sessions. I ran directly to the comments, and they're like, "Bro, he can't even last a minute." Like, yo, there's so many people. They're like, "Yo, can you even see it anymore?" Like, and I'm just loving it. Like, I'm embracing it because I'm like, "Yo, this shit's funny, bro. This shit's crazy, yo." Like, and then people probably think they ruining my day, but yo, y'all making my whole night. Like, I don't put movies on.
Run them up. Run it
Right,
up.
I'm watching my shit. Run it up. Thank
keep
you.
sharing it. Keep sharing
Right.
Please.
Send it to your friend.
For real.
He got a burner account over there. Like, yeah.
Yo, I did that. I don't care. I had a burner account and I was like, "You a bitch. He's dope." And they're like, "Yo, that's him." And then I stopped.
He's like, they catching on to me.
They catching on because the same person was defending me. Yo, nah. And then it just triggered other people to jump in. Like, "Yo, he's right." Like, I was enticing people.
Yo, that's
You gotta do
hilarious.
things. Yo. I don't care. Any artists say they don't have a stock account in the background trying to hype them up. You lying.
Wait, hold on.
You have, or like sharing, or like to just kind of like, you know, I use that account to hit people up. So it's like, I'm not hitting them up directly. It's like, it's strategic, you know, like it like act like it's a fan page. There's so many people doing that. Matter of fact, I took a marketing course and they said to do that. And I'm like, what? That's insane. I would never do that. Like, but then
This is a master
I got a marketing degree. Yeah.
it's like, why not? Because that account's going to catch different people. The way the algorithm works is crazy.
I hate it.
Like, I woke up one day and I was like, damn. And I'm over here having a meal with my boy when it first started happening. I'm like, bro, it just went up like 26,000. What the fuck is going on? Like, literally, in like a push down, it went up 26,000. I pushed down again, 10,000. I'm like, okay, all right, we got to work.
He said the block is hot.
Philly.
Funny.
Oh, wait, hold on. So yeah, I didn't even get to what I was gonna say.
Nah.
All right. So you mentioned you went outside. Your fit wasn't it. But Jacob also mentioned that Jordan sends him music and like it comes from a certain lens. So can that? That's not a bad.
I'm laughing because I'm like, he's like,
This nigga don't know music.
nah.
Musically inclined.
Right. But I like, so can that, based on Jacob's like question as well, like can that damper your consistency? Because again, you woke up and you thought your shit was hard, and even to Jacob's point about Jordan, like Jacob's ear might not be like my ear. You know what I'm saying? It might not be yours or Ashley's. And he's just like, this is not really it, but like it might hit like that crew of, you know, that New Haven nightlife, that EDM folks.
Yeah.
They put lights on their fingers and shit. Like, you know, it might hit them. Because I realize certain demographics, you have to also play to the drugs that they do.
You gotta cater.
Oh,
No, for real.
You gotta cater.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
the weed smokers, like, you know the type of vibe that you're going to give them. Like the people who is, you know, woo!
They want to dance it out.
You got to get... This nigga, he be sober, like he just drank alcohol, right? This Negro will just be randomly, it'd be like 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. Mustang! I'm like, what is
We lit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that was my question. So like, how can that damper your consistency? Because maybe that fit was actually hard. Like, fuck these people.
Nah, like to be honest, the fit was horrible. The fit was
I love
horrible.
how you know,
but
like,
I
you should
appreciate
get
it.
it.
I appreciate it. I'm not in denial anymore. But yeah, like it definitely could damper you. I think at first I was on a high of it happening, and then I kept posting, and then I kept seeing negative comments, you know, alongside some positive ones. And then I started noticing that when we were recording the reels, I was avoiding certain movements, certain things that I saw in the comments. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's funny, but it really triggers your mentality because then you're sitting there, you're like, wait a minute, you're letting it get to you. You know what I'm saying? So then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have fun with it. And that's when I started my haters tour, or that's what I call it. So like I have this fit we put on, you know, it's I love my haters, shout out my haters. nah. But it's a fit we go on. We go to different fast food restaurants and I'm like eating food while I'm singing my shit. Cause low key, I'm like, y'all want to play? We gonna play.
Eating food while you sing your R&B?
Nah, real shit. Like I was having a Frosty, and
I
then
need to be part of this. I got.
yeah, I was like, I want to witness this. In
some of it
lifetime.
got on the beard type shit, you know. And then like Shorty was like, and that shit went viral. I was like, they were like, oh my god, I couldn't believe he asked his sister to do that. Like, you know, the comments were insane. I loved it, but I like. I'm trolling y'all.
And you being yourself. That's the dope part.
It's fun.
Like, yeah, you being yourself.
It's fun as hell. I like it.
So you had earlier, you were kind of mentioning that a lot of the music you make is like your life. right?
Yeah.
So, and you dropped another single called Options.
Ooh,
correct?
I knew this was coming.
Yeah, look, you did it to yourself, right? So basically, you talking about.
Did you look up the lyrics?
Well, I listened to it.
But I gotta look at the lyrics.
Oh well, I was writing down certain parts so I could like.
Yeah, he was writing bars down like I'm gonna ask about
I'm about
this.
to copy this shit.
So when you said this, what did you mean?
I'm about to sample this nigga. Nah, but basically the gist of the song, Shorty got options. Right?
Yeah.
So was that a situation
she got options, not you.
I feel like we all got options. No,
think
so like the way I did it was the song is called Options, and yes, it's kind of in a directive of a male talking to a female, right? That you think you got options, but like I'm number one, I'm not the top 10, so like that roster you got, like they ain't catching up to this,
Ooh, I like that.
They ain't catching up to this, and I'm letting you know in them verses that they not catching up to this, like. So, but yeah, it was something I had went through that I think really helped me, like writing wise.
Word.
Are you talking about somebody specific? I'd be really interested to where y'all motivation come from.
So like the motivation probably came from a specific experience that obviously nobody likes to go through.
Was a Scorpio?
It was a Cancer.
Damn.
It's in the name.
Yeah, we don't like them. But, nah, you good. Nah, but like I said, options is pretty much to the people that have ever been felt like they're not number one or not the priority in that person's life. Like that's a song you could just send it to them. Cause to be honest, like you was not an option because you never, they was never worthy of you. And when I go options, like when I go number one, not top 10, that's me going through the journey of what I went through, overcoming the situation and evolving into self-worth.
Are you willing to talk about the situation?
Oh, the situation is dead. I don't care.
Oh, I because
because that's the messy one. He's
like, let's unpack
I'm
this some
listening,
more.
but I got something for you.
He don't even know the whole purple devil emoji came on like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, no, I'm just curious, like what, because what I realized, my inspiration, like when I write certain things or people's inspiration for music or like acting, like I just be so curious about that. So like, what was the situation where options was manifested?
So, damn. All right. So it's very complicated. Like, so pretty much point blank period, somebody was playing me, right? So like, as the song goes, play me like your play me like your favorite song on repeat, right? Because you don't know. Like, you just find out type shit. And you're like, damn, that's crazy. Like, they doing you dirty. And then that's it. You just type leave. So the reason I feel like it was something that I needed to happen was because I was in a place where I was very numb. And like I felt like it was in a place where like, a lot of maybe people don't know, like I had a daughter and she passed away.
Damn, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and thank you. And I was in a dark place. I was really like low frequency, and I was in a relationship that time. And I don't really like try to give any grace or give any excuse because there really ain't. Like I did it all. Feel me? I'm a great fucking boyfriend. I'm a great fucking lover. I'm like, in terms of like what I could provide, is I provide more than just being a body in the room. Like. That's a whole other episode. nah, but like, yeah, like, I was betrayed. Like, I was cheated on.
The reason why I felt comfortable asking this question is because you said you overcame the situation.
Yeah.
So, like, where was the phoenix rising from the ashes that then made this song?
So yeah, after I finally let go of that situationship, you know what I'm saying? Cause like,
oh, y'all wasn't together.
Nah, we was together.
He said situation,
but it was not a real relationship.
Developed into a situation.
Yeah, I was like,
it was a relationship
He
that
had
went
one
into a
idea.
situationship that got real toxic. And then I was like,
you sure she wasn't a Gemini?
So if you gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Anyways, I stepped away from the situation and I just kind of like started working on myself, hitting the gym, reading books.
As you should. That's what you're supposed to do.
And isolating myself. Like I even went on I was like, yo, I ain't keep it a buck. I was like, I ain't gonna fuck around with nobody.
For how long?
Like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? But it was a great 6 months because it gave me clarity. It built discipline. And at the same time, like, like when you meet somebody, you're able to filter the red flags so much more smoother now when you actually know who the fuck you are. And
Right, because
your
you're working
work.
on yourself. Come on now.
Like you really see who that person is across the table, like behind the beauty, behind that whole persona that they're trying to fucking give you.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, okay, yeah, you're not doing. I'm paying my half.
One of my friends, her bar, and I love this. She's gonna be on the podcast one day, but her shit, like when she turns men down, it's like, this isn't what God wants for me.
That's funny because like she makes it spiritual, so he's like, all right, I think you're right. Like, facts.
Yeah, he's like the higher
that's
powers.
wild.
This isn't what God wants.
I gotta
for
start
me.
using that.
Bro. That
You should,
is
Jake.
Once you bring
bar.
God into it, what you gonna say?
They can't even
And
be
my
mad at
thing
you
is,
at that
she
point.
just said like what God has in store for me. This ain't it.
I like her already.
He's like, you telling me something, God.
For real. But to answer your question, like after that 6 months, I had a birthday come up, and this is 2023.
Okay.
I sat down with Paul Maserati. This is December 10th, and he was like, "Bro,
When's your birthday?
my birthday is the 20th."
December 20th?
Yeah,
Word. Okay.
yeah. I'm Sag, you know.
Oh, you on the cusp?
Yeah, we a Sag, right there at the.
Okay. I
at
was
the-
like, okay, Capper. Oh,
No,
sorry.
no. We ain't capping here. Nah, but what I did was on my birthday, I sat down and I wrote 16 records. I was using that whole experience that I went through in those six months, you know, of like self-love, recovery, healing journey, and I wrote some records. And a lot of the records that are on the Love Story EP, a lot of the records that I released last year are all from that day.
Wow.
No lie. And it was dope. And then that's when me and Paul was like, yo, we need to do something different. And we legit recorded 64 pieces of content the next day.
Wait, like
In one day.
what do you mean content?
Like reels. Yeah, so
Like
it was like
switching outfits and shit.
yeah. So it was like
Hit the applause. That's fire.
64
I was like,
pieces
that's
of content.
consistency in one day.
I was in awe. Like
No,
what?
yeah. Like
That's dedication.
we legit sat there and woke up 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's like 20
And y'all
degrees.
slept in.
20 degrees outside, and we slept in. We got some work done. 20 degrees outside. I'm switching out all these outfits. We just doing it. And shout out Paul Maserati, man, because that's the guy right there. He really pushed me to look at this differently. He was like, use that, develop, don't get attached. Like, just stay focused, stay in this bag right now, because this momentum can be lost if you don't protect your energy, if you don't capitalize in this moment. So that's what we did, man. And I want to say the first couple of months, you know, anyone could have been like, oh, this is not really doing nothing. Like, we were probably getting like a couple thousand, nothing crazy. And then along came April 7th, and boom. And that's when it happened. And I'm like, okay.
April
like,
7th, 2024.
2024, man.
That was a Sunday.
That was a Sunday. It was the day I got baptized. It's crazy.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, I got baptized last year.
Wow. I was born
Yeah.
again April 6th as well.
Look at you.
Wow.
Respect that. For real.
That's
for
2
real.
dabs.
That's real. Nah, but so that really helped and determined the level of workflow. Like, I can't go lower than that. And it's the expectancy. Like Paul will, my team will literally yell at me, like, if I'm slacking, cause like I'm the captain of the ship. No pun intended. That's a funny movie, right? Nah, that's a funny clip of the movie. Nah, but like,
Captain Phillips.
Oh, I'm the captain now. God. This shit went over my head.
but yeah, like I'm the captain of the ship, and the team can only move as fast as hard and work as disciplined as I can. Like, so like if I'm not moving right, they're not gonna care. They can't carry somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way y'all can't carry each other. Like, you can't carry. You got to be there to carry him on them days that he's not there. And everyone in this room, right? Like,
We're in
like,
shambles with Ashes.
you have to do this together.
Replace her.
I'm trying.
He said, I'm trying.
Like, I like you. I think you cool. Like,
No, I'm telling you, she.
I see the shade though. Like,
She is the. No, I'm being so serious. Ash is the glue that holds everything together.
Mama Bear, and she the youngest. That's the craziest part.
Yeah, I was
It's
like,
okay.
No
That's what
shade.
happened.
See, I just gave you one flower.
Ooh.
Thank you.
When would you say your best music is produced? Right, like, you know, when you're at a moment of low, when you're
That's a good question.
Yeah, it
'cause
is.
I
Like-
feel like my favorite artist. Sorry to cut you off, but like when I hurt. Yeah, because like I love following artists like in their growth, and I feel like a lot of listeners nowadays they don't appreciate like true like musicians, just true artists like in their craft. They're just like, I want the next thing, and it's just like, okay, but can you see like in this album or like this EP, like they was hurting, and then they took the time and they grew, and now they elevated. Yeah, and like they elevated their music. Now they coming in like just at a whole nother level. Like you can't even look at the old, you gotta look at the new version of them and appreciate like that work. I'm just like, y'all not true listeners. Y'all not listening.
Nah, I can agree with that because Love Story for me was like I was going through it, right? It was a low moment, but it also became therapeutic. It was like the breakup album I didn't know I needed. I created it before I actually broke up with the person. Like it was funny.
Yeah, we got a lot in common.
I like this guy.
I like
this guy.
So then like, and then you hear Put It Down. I'm having fun. I'm back to kind of like figuring out who I am, and like, you know, we getting playful. You know?
Figuring out who I am means thought and bopping up.
You know what I'm saying? We getting messy. Nah, chill. Nah, and then like, you know, Paul Maserati, I feel like I'm in my bag. I feel like I got something to prove. I feel like I've been doing some stuff. So like, I do like that. I do like people like Ash that will continue to follow an artist and see the way that, you know, like this life ebbs and flows.
Yeah, because then you connect with them. Like there's so many artists that like I could to this day remember like certain music that they put out that when I also was like going through a hard time, I'm like, damn, like that gave me my motivation. Like I could resonate. Yeah, like I could resonate with them where I'm not like, this is more than just like being a listener. Like now I'm developing like a true fanship.
There's a connection.
Yeah, where it's like I really fuck with this person. I'm gonna follow them. Like I'm start from the beginning, go all the way to where they at now. It's just like not too many people do that anymore.
No, fact.
For example, like when you go to concerts, you could tell who listened to that newest album just to be at the concert.
Yeah.
Versus like the people like, oh, like you know this album track, you know that album track. Like you a true fan, like you a true listener.
Like if they was to go back in their bag 10 years ago, do you know that song?
Exactly.
You know
like was you really listening?
Then the new people be quiet, like, oh, I don't know that one.
Right. They're like
looking around.
Yeah.
They're like, wow. That was a good one.
That's how I feel about Ari Lennox.
What?
Ari
Picking
Lennox?
next words wisely.
First of all, Ari Lennox, love of my life.
Okay.
Whoa.
But it's funny because she's like one of the few people I was forced to follow during COVID because her lives were so entertaining. But she talks a lot like, yo, it's hard for me to make new music because, yo, life is great right now. Like I don't got no nigga doing me dirty. You know, I don't got this, I don't got that. So like I don't know when the next album's coming out.
Hey Ari, come on the show.
Please.
Ari.
I just need a shot. Oh my bad. No, I mean the podcast. Come on the podcast.
Look.
Oh my gosh.
First of all, I'm sorry to hear that you were forced. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
But like, you ever been like doom scrolling and you just come across? I could have come across your shit like, oh, this nigga going crazy on live right now. And then you got boosted.
Especially them was crazy times.
Put your pussy on live, I give you $1,000.
No, like Instagram live.
The lives daily went nuts.
Like everybody was like at 5 o'clock. You hopping on?
Yeah, 3 p.m. 5.
Because you missing it. You missing it right now.
Different times.
Those were different. Those
were some times.
Yeah.
He was just 2 minutes late.
Huh?
Somebody was drinking the milk. There was a rapper.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I don't remember. Okay, at least you remember it. I'm not fully making it up.
Wait, what?
Every day they would buy like a carton of milk
And drink it?
Yeah, they'll be like, boof, like just slam it on the table,
Bruh.
like open it up, like aggressive. Pour it in the cup, aggressive, and just start drinking that shit.
Pour it in the cup. Because if you're just pouring milk on yourself, there's something
No, like
wrong
they
with
would
you.
be drinking and then just talking like mad shit on the line.
Yeah.
Would y'all do COVID again? Lockdown?
No.
So
yeah,
I would
loved
say
it.
yes.
I'm an introvert, so
yeah, I mean, I took the time to work on myself because I hit a rock bottom like right before COVID happened. So like it forced me to work on myself. So yeah, let's get back in the lab and work some more.
I don't think we had COVID long enough.
We just got let out a little too early.
Yeah,
got let out a little too early.
It's kind of like TikTok. Like we needed some time away. You know what I'm saying?
Right, it wasn't even a full 24 hours,
Right,
and people
like-
like, ooh, we back.
Sometimes you gotta you need a little bit more time before you miss things.
That's
you
a
know?
good point.
Right, just get the appreciation of like what you lost.
As an entrepreneur, musician, right? Were you worried that the loss of TikTok was going to affect you?
I feel like the loss of, like, I didn't think it was really gonna go. But like if I had to sit there and think, you know what really got me upset? That the app that I used to edit a lot of my reels got deleted.
What happened with that? I peeped that too.
Because TikTok owns it.
Yeah, but they back now, or so they say.
No, CapCut's not back.
Okay, that's what I didn't believe it either.
CapCut is not back.
I didn't believe it either, but there was some chatter.
I am typing my lyrics now. Let me stop.
He's like, I am sick.
All right.
Wait, so
I'm grieving.
I was doom scrolling for an AI app.
like, nah, I do miss I miss COVID. I was the most active during COVID. I was going on hikes. I was going on walks daily.
Is it because there was nobody around? And you knew you could do public things without being seen?
And not be bothered.
Because you're a true introvert?
Not you, a celebrity.
Nah. So I was grateful and blessed enough to have a work from home job during that time. Was I working from home? Nah. Like I would wake up, log in, have a little morning meeting. Between 12 and 4, I was either playing football, running, walking, or doing something, or like going on a hike. And then I'd log back in for 4:30 for our like wrap. I was like, oh, how was your day? Shit, man, I ain't talked to anyone. No one's in the office, including me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But nah, it was cool. I mean, I also feel like we were separated, but I don't know. I was talking to a few people at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like we was walking literally like within.
I'm seeing you every week.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like even Galdem. Like we were going on walks like within 8 to 10 feet. You know what I'm saying?
On the side of the sidewalk.
Right, like, hey, two trees apart. Two trees apart now.
Not you getting close back up.
Right, in my ear.
Did you just sneeze?
I would definitely do COVID again. Yeah, I think we need like maybe another 2 years.
Listen,
Yeah.
well, we
I
got,
too went
we got a
hiking during
doofus
COVID.
in the White House.
No,
White House, so it might come back, but who knows?
I don't want another COVID.
Why? Oh yeah, why not?
No, I'm an antisocial socialite. Like I don't like people, but I like to be around them.
Anti-social, social life.
Well, I
Oh, so you
feel
like to
like-
people watch?
Yeah, I'm the type of
Period.
person that'll be there and be like, yo, look. They
Somebody
is
go look at this.
stupid. don't tell me she about to drop that, baby. Hold up, like nah, like I be observative. I be talking hella shit. I ain't gonna lie.
We having fun.
Yeah, I be
Me
having fun.
too. I'd be like, where we sitting? Because I need my corner seat so I can
Yeah.
people watch.
But
Don't
I
have
love-
me out in the open.
But I love
Look.
festivals. You know, there's opportunities. I don't want none to get shut down right now. I'm good.
Right. Because right
that's
now you
true.
back in your
Yeah,
bag.
Right.
Are you got anything lined up? Like any performances? Where can we see you anytime? Or
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on the Heartbeat Music Festival again this year. They invited
Dope.
me back.
Dope.
I got a couple things that I don't want to speak on that will happen, and once they do, we could do something. We could talk back
Hey,
about
We
it.
could talk about off the air.
yeah,
Period.
But,
you come back whenever.
Yeah, and
Update us on what's going on.
yeah, I do have a couple of New York shows that are pending too that I'm gonna let y'all know very soon.
Dope.
Dope.
A couple things that I do got confirmed is that, you know, the Hartford Taste, we're gonna do that again. That's gonna be on Pratt Street, and we're gonna be on the main stage this year. So I'm really excited about that, the Xfinity stage.
Is the stage all the way down on Trumbull
So that's the main Xfinity stage, and then there's another stage on Pratt.
at the end of it, right?
Yeah.
Like kind of facing the okay.
Yeah,
I always wondered that.
they shut down that whole strip just for that, and I think that's dope. I think
Fire.
that's dope. But yeah, that's pretty much it right now. We keeping everything under wraps.
Good for you, bro.
Right.
Listen, you want to take the podcast on the road with you? We pack this shit up and go with you, brother.
You ain't lying.
Listen,
I hear you. We could do
He's
back
like,
behind the scene. Nah, Chad.
I don't know.
I had to talk to some people.
I mean, we've been chopping it up for about an hour now. I know it don't feel
Really?
like, yeah,
A little over.
a little
Oh
over an
wow,
hour.
didn't even feel like it, right?
Yeah,
See?
shit. Time
Wednesday
flies.
practices, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Time flies.
Do.
But yeah, normally the way we end it, everybody get their 15 seconds of fame. So you can look at any one of the cameras. You know, drop your taglines, talk about something that we talked about today or nothing, and normally start with Ash. We'll go that way and then finish with me.
Oh, got me on the spot.
On the spot.
On the spot.
Unless you want to go first and we can circle back, Dash.
Ooh.
You already know who it is, man. It's the boy Bryan Alfred. I'm on the How'd I Get Here podcast. We in Hartford, Connecticut, my city. Shout out to everybody on this pod. Listen, I just dropped 2 songs, Options, Paul Maserati. I really need y'all to go hit the link in bio. It's on any favorite streaming platform of yours.
Hit him with the applause, bro. That was
fun.
That was smooth.
One take. Y'all need to know that was all one take.
He's like, if you want to go right, yeah. Bang. Just jump right into it.
Yeah,
I meant to be playing options in the background of the 15 seconds, but
you good.
I was like, we gotta start this next time. Just having a little soundtrack. 'Cause, I be finding the lyrics when I bust down the song, but now I got my backup song. But my 15 seconds of fame is really dive deep into your bag. Like, find that inner grit, because we all got it, but y'all not really tapping in. Like, they say you're not tapping in to your entire brain. Like, you only use 10%. You gotta really push past those levels and elevate.
Like that.
Spencer.
You forgot his name real quick.
Well, because you know what it
Just a
was.
tad.
We had another Brian on our team.
Oh, man.
He's still alive too. Don't worry.
All right. I'm glad he alive. Yo.
Yeah.
He's both alive.
But he. So that I don't know why I was your name and then I
I
looked at
thought you were
Spencer.
gonna say be easy. I'm like,
She's like, I got a moment. Shit.
He's like, let me turn the camera around.
That's it.
Give me a second.
word, no, this was dope. Yeah, bro, definitely keep us tapped in. If we could share your shit, when you have local, or anything in the tri-state area, or if we gotta travel, we pop up.
Hey.
The podcast mobile.
Outside.
Facts. So yeah, no. 50 Seconds of Fame. We're coming to the end of January, everybody. I hope everybody's staying the course. I hope, shoot, I know I've had a couple scuffles with life, taking a couple nicks, couple bruises, but we still going in because it's only January.
He said, make.
It's
Ming,
only
ming, ming.
January.
It's dry January.
It's
Dry January.
Man,
I used to do that. Boy, if I could tell you about the last 20 days.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you've been fasting, so like, good for you. Like, when it's officially over now.
It's officially over.
Well, it's funny. He said, like, yeah, I've been fasting for the last 20 days. Today's my mom's birthday. I was just like, oh shit, I gotta post.
Shout out to my mom.
Shout out my mama. Mama, I love you.
Shout out to her.
P.O.P. on the down.
That's crazy.
But
I cannot.
Oh, man.
How does that spark you remember your mom's birthday?
Right?
Oh,
At
man.
6 o'clock at night.
so this is how I remember birthdays, right? And it's fucked up, but it's just how it is. My brother's birthday is October 10th. My birthday is February 10th. My mom, I didn't know my mom's birthday till I turned 21.
Does she know that?
Yeah, I told her that.
At least
For
you're
sure.
honest.
I don't even know my dad's birthday. Or my middle brother.
Wow.
When's my birthday?
Oh, October 13th.
Dang.
February
He
26th.
knew it. He knew it.
Yeah. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, I got that one. That's
It's
no
encoded.
problem.
It's encoded in his chip,
I was
right?
like,
that
you tell
is-
people my
is-
birthday. I didn't even ask you. It was about him.
My bad.
Yeah.
But I know now because I just double his and yours is the same month as mine.
Yo.
He said that's
Okay,
Spencer math. That's not
calculator.
even
Yeah,
nigga
that's
math.
not
That's
even
Spencer
man.
math.
Spencer man.
Yo.
He said, I does this.
Yeah, well, shit. Brian, thank you for being here, bro. This was dope. Like we said, you welcome back anytime.
Thank you for having me,
If you ever
for
need
real.
to come back or want us to plug anything, you got the contact info. Be easy. Thank you again for joining the team and
Shout out Be Easy.
working your magic behind the mic.
Doing it.
Behind the camera. Ash and Spencer, appreciate y'all. And my 15 seconds is when you've earned the right to be in a room, come as you are, because you're always enough. And with that being said, it's the best podcast in CT. It's a wrap, and we're here to take over. See y'all next week. Back.